In this quick video, I am going to be showing you where you can access the listing and buyer documents that you need to satisfy your checklist. So let's get started. You're going to log into the FormsRUs website, and this will be the page that it takes you to. It will put you on the forms page. So you will notice that this is laid out in a way that you can search for forms. You can also look through form categories. But to make it a little easier for you, we have created a couple of options that you have available. The first option you have is you can create My Packages. You can create My Packages by simply taking forms and adding them into a format that you would like or the order that you would like, and then you can have those available. But I don't recommend you do that just yet. I think it's good to use the region packages first. The regional packages are ones that we have put together for you at MRP in a way that makes it a little easier for you to use the documents, send them out for signing, and make sure that you are satisfying the checklist requirements. So you will see here we have a couple of options. We have new listing packet at $3.99. That is if you have TC services. But for those of you who don't have TC services, you would use the new listing packet, no TC. And this also goes with new buyer without TC and with TC. So depending on which one you are, will show which one that you use. If you're curious to know what's in these packages, you can hover over this information button and you'll see that it pops up a window that shows you the 4 documents that are included in that package. You can do that with any of these packages and it will actually give you a heads up as to what you are sending so you can make sure that you are getting the documents needed to your client. Now, you can also print these documents out. So if you are going to say a listing appointment, you can click on this actions and do open new package. This will open the package of the documents that you can look through and also gives you the opportunity to fill in some of the data so that you can submit this to your client for signatures after you've edited it. But if you would like to print this out and fill it out by hand, you can simply go to File and do Print as PDF. It will open the documents up in another window, and from here you can print them or download them to your computer. So we're going to go back here to this document and back to the list. You will notice that in the new listing TC packet, we only have 4 documents. But in our checklist, which is located in the Google Forms that we have for MRP Docs, you will notice that there are quite a few different items available here to print out. So the reason why we don't package all those together is because you can see this is highlighted yellow. That means that that package is a rather large package. This one's highlighted red because it is a very large package. So if we were to put this package together with this one, you could see that could cause a problem for some people in the signature process or those documents being emailed to them effectively. So what we have done is we've broken this up a little bit. So you have your new listing documents here, and then you will have your mold, radon, and paint brochures here. Now these are simply just brochures that we want to make sure get to the client. So I recommend that you don't print these out, but you do these electronically because printing out 56 pages is going to be quite a feat. So if you want to print out the pages where they just sign, you can, but just easier to send it to them electronically. We just need to know internally that they did receive those brochures. And then when we reference back to this checklist, you'll also see that we have the RPD lead-based paint on here. Well, when we go into our forms, you will notice that under the regional package, we do have the RPD and lead-based paint, but they are listed as client fill. Anytime you see client fill, that means you won't be able to bring that package up in order to print it. So when that's the case, this might be a place where you want to say add this to your favorites or something, but you can go down. If you scroll down here, you will notice that under listing, there are options here for the property disclosure form. This one says client fill. right? But when you click this one, it gives you the option to open a new form. That's what you need to have in order to print the document. So if you ever click on actions and that open new form is not available, then that lets you know that you probably won't be able to print that without some headache. So I would suggest that you do this, and you can see I've added this one to my favorites list. So once you use it quite a few times and you want to add it to your favorites, it'll just be right up here and you won't have to go look for it. So hopefully that helps you to access the documents. If this is your first time in FormsRUs, or maybe your first time working with any of these documents, I recommend that you print them out and that you read through them. Make any notes on them of anything that you don't understand, and then go over that with myself or one of our designated trainers that can help you to understand the contract and the documents that you are presenting to your clients. All right, that's it for today. Have a great one.